Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is MASYITHAH ZIKRIATul. I'm from 4D class of English Education Department at State Islamic University of Sultan Syarif Kasim Riau. Well, this video is related to my task from Mr. Zulfirman on subject translation. And in this video I would like to tell you about kinds of translation, but I don't want to explain all kinds of the translations, but I just want to explain just two kinds of them. The first is about adaptations, and the second one is free translation. For the first is adaptations. Adaptations is the most free of translation. In this kind of translation, it mainly used in drama, film, or poetry. So in this kind, the translator translate the such language become target language with different content or different words, but the meaning or the content still understand or comprehend by the audience or the reader or the listener of the target language. So in the other culture will understand or comprehend what the text of such language tell about, but with different language. For example, from such language, the film swept the world. In the target language, we translate become film itu merambah dunia. Film ini merambah dunia. So in this kind of translation, we don't translate word by word, but we just catch the point, makes the reader or the audience of the target language or target culture be clearly understand about what the sentences or the text about. If we translate the word of such language, example that swept into bahasa become menyapu, but in this example we don't translate to become we don't translate into target language become film ini menyapu dunia. So we translate to be film ini merambah dunia. We adapt. So in adaptation, we adapt the meaning of such language into short language into the target language, be understood and clearly understood by the audience. And the second one kind of translation is about free translation. In this kind of translation, we don't translate word by word. We just focus on the content, what the text about. So we look at the form of the text or sentences, and then usually the such language just a simple sentence, but if we translate into the target language, that sentence can be more long than the such language, because in free translation we can call that it same as the paraphrase. We translate the search language into the target language by the other word, and the target language must be clearly understood or easier comprehend by the audience. For example, the flowers in the garden. Into the target language, we translate become bunga-bunga yang tumbuh di kebun. So we don't translate word by word. We just get the meaning of the search language. So I think that's all of my explanation about two kinds of translation. Those is adaptations, and the second one is about free translations. I think that's all. I do apologize for my mistakes. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.